Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm joined today by Matt Adler, who is a letting agent up in the Teesside in the Northeast. And he's being mentored absolutely free by one of the UK's best letting agents, a chap called Spencer Lawrence from Paramount in London. And Matt, thanks for joining me today. And what I want to find out is how the hell are you being mentored by what many consider is one of the best letting agents in the UK?
Like I said, Chris, I was looking for a mentor, and you sent me a message, telling me about the charity. I didn't give it much notice, to be honest. So some weeks go past, and then I finally went back around to your message, went onto the website. I think I saw a video that you were doing on LinkedIn, and there was a few people talking about it. So I was like, why couldn't I do it, if you know what I mean?
So those videos were about the Agents Together charitable foundation, and basically that foundation helps younger estate agents and letting agents like yourself grow, because we've got about 150 of the best of UK estate and letting agents, with some prop tech thrown in as well to help guys like you. So the charity matched you up with Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long have you been being mentored by Spencer now?
Our first call was November, if I remember rightly. So I think we've had 4 calls together, so about 4 months.
Okay, and what's Spencer been doing for you? I mean, I've looked at your figures; they're quite decent. You've only been going a year. You're a letting agent, but you also source property and you do refurbs, which again I think is a complete service that all letting agents should do. But what's Spencer done for you?
I think. So Spence says to me, look, I'm not here to give you the answers. You know what I mean? I'm here to make you think differently. And honestly, the way he thinks is unbelievable. His mind, the way he just thinks about the whole game is it's unbelievable. Yeah. So it's getting me to think a bit differently. He doesn't give me any direct answers. If that makes sense.
So he asks the questions as opposed to giving you the answers, and that makes you think. So give me some examples of how that has changed you and your business.
When I started off, I was going for the landlord. I was trying to get the landlord, if you know what I mean. And Spence sort of made me think a bit differently and made me go for the investor, which obviously then converts to a landlord. I was trying to offer a letting service, on its own. Spencer sort of guided me to do the sourcing and push that side of things at like the front end of the business, and then take the let on the back of it.
And has it made a material difference to your business?
Oh yes, yeah, 100%. It's come on leaps and bounds since getting in touch with Agents Together and Spencer.
I mean, you're in accountancy before you started lettings, and you've only been going a year. It's quite a lonely business when you're in business by yourself, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's not all what it's cracked out to be, definitely not.
But even though you're on your own, you're not alone with guidance from the likes of Spencer. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it does give you a sense of sort of guidance, like you say, yeah. Definitely. It's someone to ask questions to, because when you're doing it by yourself, you can often go around and round and round in your head, and you get sort of lost, you get caught up in it. So to have that guidance there, even though it's only, I say it's only a phone call, we do exchange WhatsApp messages, but it is only an hour's phone call, but you get so much from it.
Okay. And how much does this cost you? It must be quite a penny if you've got Spencer.
When you tell people sort of, look, I'm going through a charitable organisation, it's people at a high level wanting to give back, and it's totally for free. People think, well, why would they do that, if you know what I mean? But it literally is free of charge, yeah.
And are there any catches? Has anyone tried to sell you anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, what would your message be to any other young letting agents setting their own business up or thinking of setting one up in the next couple of years? What would your advice be to reaching out to Agents Together?
I think it's a no-brainer, an absolute no-brainer, to get that sort of level of experience passed down to younger guys, whether trying to start by themselves or whether they're working in an agency. Then it's just, why wouldn't you want to take that sort of guidance and advice on?
And are you hopefully in a few years' time, you'll be able to pay it back and become a mentor yourself to someone who's been in your position, pass it down the line? Is that something you'd like to do?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've just had a phone call before this to a guy who's sort of just starting out, and I'm, from my short time in the industry, I've been able to give back just slightly of what of my experience and sort of help him.
And how does that make you feel, being able to give back?
Do you feel a real, satisfaction from it? 100%, definitely.
Because I think in this life, we can judge our happiness by our market share and how much money we earn. But I think there's not many better feelings than helping another human being, is there?
No, there really isn't. No, I mean, I don't even think success is happiness anyway. I really don't.
I can't disagree with you. When you help someone else, and especially when you help without any expectation of return,
it
makes you feel so good. So I'd like to say, Matt, thank you for your time today. And if you are a letting agent, estate agent, business owner, negotiator, branch manager, corporate, online, self-employed, it doesn't matter. The Agents Together Charitable Foundation is there to help you be a better estate and letting agent. And as Matt said, you'd be absolutely daft not to take it up. There is no cost, there is no catch. And do you really think a person like myself would put my name to a charitable foundation if I thought there was any catches? It's been going now nearly a year, and to be honest with you, it really is so good. So if you think that you've got something to give to the industry, and you're someone quite in the industry, please do reach out to the charitable foundation and apply to be a mentor. But also, if you are a young agent and you're wanting to get on in life, we'd love you to apply to be a mentee. Matt, thanks for your time today, mate. You've been an absolute legend. Thank you for your time. And any more information, there'll be a link above or below. I don't know which way it will be, but it'll be there somewhere. So Matt, you've been an absolute legend. I've got a good feeling you will be a star, the king of Teesside in a few years to come when it comes to lettings. So look after yourself. Thanks for your time today.
What's up, man? Cheers, Chris.